What's up, class of 2020?
Hi, class of 2020.
Class of 2020, I wanted to send you a message. Truth be told, I started thinking about you guys last spring when I had agreed to be the, at that time, interim head of the upper school.
I was asked to talk to you guys about a few memories that I have particular to your 8th grade year and what you guys have done throughout your upper school careers. A couple of things that really stick out. I'm not going to say names, but hopefully you guys can piece it together when you guys get together and talk about these videos. I had two advisors during my 8th grade trip in the Mountain Institute that would not stop singing the same lyrics to a very particular song. It was more like noises than music. And it lasted all 3 or 4 days, and it got to the point where the guide had to participate in helping them not sing it. They were starting to get on the nerves of everyone. You guys were in the woods for 4 days, and I think it rained for 3 of them. It's one of the wettest outward bound or wettest 8th grade trips that I've been on, and you guys trudged through it. You guys hopefully can think of some good stories to tell after. There was an April Fool's trick. 2 particular students, again, took a picture off of my desk, jelloed it, and then brought it in the next day. And that's one of the stories I definitely tell to my students today and to my friends and family about kind of the relationship that the students and the faculty have at St. Paul's.
Here are just some highlights that I'd like to share from our wellness class back in 9th grade, where Declan showed some crazy confidence and sometimes taking the unpopular opinion, or when TJ, really encouraged me to dive deeper into some of the topics and kind of change the way I instruct going forward. Stuart Alexander, I'd like to thank you for always looking out for your friends. Joey Elprez, you're the real deal. Morgan, you're brave and interesting, and you really showed me that there's so many sides to one person. Stu Rob, you're a natural leader, and I'm grateful for all the times that you stepped up and put yourself out there to talk about healthy relationships and things like that with your classmates. Bobby and Patrick Rowland, Andrew Metzger, Brandon, Manny, Ian, Noah, Jack Lanahan, Stevie, Austin, Avi. It's been a delight hanging with you guys and watching you all grow. Frankie, you're one of a kind. Seth, Connor, and Jordy, as the leaders on this year's 10th grade trip, you really showed compassion and responsibility and just cracked me up. We had so much fun. And Rory, your care is evident often, but I just really want to thank you for preserving my dignity when I recently fell in the Ward Center. Surely I've gotten to know some of you better than others, though I've really enjoyed getting to meet all of you. To all of you, I'm sad for you, and I'm sad for what you've missed and really what all of us have missed.
Certainly pre-coronavirus, you lived up to every expectation I had.
Seeing you guys with all the extracurricular stuff you do, from singing to theater to sports, it's always awesome to see a lot of the middle school guys continue on, and it's also great to see those new students to the upper school, bolster what we've provided in the middle school. And it's a place where I take it makes me feel really awesome to see you guys, throughout your career in the upper schools, stick with things and keep producing awesome products that St. Paul's can put out there.
I couldn't help but think about 2020. The class of 2020 and the relationship of that phrase 2020 as a connection to one's eyesight. How do you see the world? You're both able to focus on the things that are right in front of you, but also you're able to see things at a distance. I still fully expect to share these words with you at your graduation.
You guys have gone through a lot in your last year at St. Paul's.
It's not the senior year any of us would have scripted for you.
Use this opportunity as an example of a lot of things are going to happen to you in your life, planned and unplanned. Just know that life is going to give you a lot of obstacles, and it's going to give you plenty of stories to tell when you're older.
But I do want to say thank you to you guys. You've been soldiers through this. You've been better than most, better than we would have expected in terms of how you've dealt with what has best been a very strange and unsatisfying senior year in a number of aspects.
If any class will not be forgotten, it'll be the class of 2020.
You know, most classes are notable, but given these unusual circumstances, I can honestly say I will never forget this graduating class or the extraordinary end to your time at St. Paul's.
We're going to be talking to you about you guys for many years to come. And I can't wait to see you guys when we all get back.
We'll get through it, and we'll do our best to make sure that you feel that when all is said and done, you've still had a good, if not great, senior year. Stay healthy. We miss you. I miss you. And better days are ahead of us.
See you guys soon. Mwah.